Buenas tardes a todos. Oh, ¿qué pasó aquí? Se me murió. Se me murió la cámara. Ay. Discúlpenme, estoy viendo qué pasó con la cámara. A ver. Hoy que tenía una sorpresa tan... Ahí está, no sé qué pasó. Buenas tardes a todos. Hoy vamos a hablar de la... Oh, I'm sorry, today is in English. Hello Jessica. I hope you stay for a while. You will like it. Since my last conversation about what does it mean being in love, it was quite successful. It aroused a lot of questions. I would like to talk again about this subject with a little different angle. Last time we explored what does it mean being in love. Let's see if somebody remembers. Hola Jenny Marilu. Hola Mari Medina. Hola Rosy. What most people remember are the effects. What does it mean being in love? That you feel full of energy, you feel all this joy coming out from the middle of your chest. Usually is when we are in love with another person romantically. However, I know mothers that have been in love with their sons since they were born. I have a particular one, a friend, she told me when I went back to work, it was so much suffering for leaving my son. So being in love means many things, but what I know, that being in love means we met again in this lifetime somebody we met before on another lifetime. I don't know if that person was a romantic relationship or not, it really doesn't matter. And what I want to show you today is this. I'm going to put a video, a song, and we are going to analyze this song because to me it's crucial. I remember when I listened to this song when I was a kid, there were some things that they didn't make sense, but they do now. Let's see. Sol Valiano. Tú estás en YouTube y en Facebook, so you have stereo vision. All right, let me see if somebody remembers this song. You got to change your evil ways, baby. Before I start up loving you, you gotta change, baby. And every word that I say is true. You got me running and hiding all over town. You got me sneaking and peeping and running me down. This can go on. Lord knows you got to change, baby. Baby, when I come home, baby, my house is dark and my pots are cold. You hang around, baby, with Gina and Jonah, who knows too. I'm getting tired of waiting and fooling around. I found somebody who won't make me feel like a clown. This can go on. floor, no, you got to change. Who remembers that song? Come on, raise your hand. Who remembers that song? Everybody that is at least my age. I listened to that song when I was 16. And why I am putting this song? Because the lyrics are very interesting. This is a man that is complaining that her lover, girlfriend, whatever, don't pay attention to him. That the girl, instead of being home when he comes back from work or whatever, she's not there. And this is a man, and this was the 60s or 70s. Usually the thing is around. Women complain about that. But my point, Goddess, you know that. Okay, good for you. Nice to see you again, Goddess. But my point is this. The reason I am talking about that, I was talking to a friend in the last 2 weeks, and we realized there are so many women, and men too, that stayed in a relationship, romantic relationship, or even business, or with a friend, when there is so much toxicity, when the relationship is affecting them so much. And what that happened? It happened for many, many different reasons. However, the end of that relationship is going to come sooner or later. So what we found with this friend is that in the Spanish community is very, very common, and I see it in English communities, in Americans and other cultures, that sometimes we are afraid of change, to say, even though I saw 25 red flags, or even one red flag, which is a big one, and I still trying to be in the relationship. What this song says, the man, Carlito Santana, whoever wrote the song, you gotta change, baby, but we cannot make anybody change. Even if we are in a romantic relationship, the other person will do whatever they want. That's why there is the betray, the sleeping around, being with another person, instead of having the courage to say, you know what, I don't feel like being with you in this relationship. I want to end up and then move on to another relationship. But my point again, so, at the end of the song, the guy says, let me see, somewhere here. I am getting tired of waiting and fooling around. I'll find somebody who won't make me feel like a clown. So that's the point. If your relationship, and even if your business partnership, makes you feel like a clown, and I think, what is the point to be there? This is destined to disappear sooner or later. So, like songs like this, there are many, many, many. So my point is, we need to get our power back. Especially you women. We cannot let anybody walk over us. In the case of men, we are trying to be nice, and maybe the woman is trying to take advantage of us in subtle ways, and we know it, and one day, after months or whatever amount of time, we think, oh my God, this is not about love, no, it's not about connection. This woman just wants to get help from me, or my money, or my position, my help. So that doesn't work. So we need to get our power back. You women cannot let anybody walk over you, whether it's your boss, sexual, how is it called, harassment at work, for example. is something that you cannot tolerate even once. Today, I have to leave that in the clinic I was working. The owner of the clinic was harassing sexually every woman who got into the office. And some of them came to complain to me. But today I have this case. A young woman was sexually harassed and actually attacked. And she was afraid to report that in that place where hundreds of people are around. And she's young. And today she was telling me, sometimes I feel that I have the wrong feelings, that I should have shut up my mouth and not say anything. I said, no way. You have to report that man. You have to report to the police, to the authorities, to the organization where that happened. And you cannot let him get away with that. So, and this woman told me once, after she had a very bad time with the husband, when she was pregnant, the husband was sleeping around, and she tells me, well, I am paying for that. This is what happens when you are in love. I was shocked to allow so many mistreating because you are in love. Remember that being in love just means that you met that person on another lifetime. But if that person is treating you in that terrible way, you should not tolerate. Liz says, I will not longer settle. I've let my higher self take over. This is phenomenal. That's what we have to do, Liz. And for everyone out there, let's see. I went away. For a while from Facebook. So this is my message. If you are a man and you are with a woman who makes you feel like a clown, stop it. The ideal thing is to go and talk to the other person. Talk and see and tell them. Tell him, tell her, you know, this makes me feel bad. This makes me feel jealous, anxious, depressed, whatever. Unfortunately, in South American culture, the woman is supposed to be submissive. Means to take all the crap of men. If they get drunk and they come home and they hit the wife, the family, they may be abused them verbally, physically. If the husband takes drugs and all that stuff. No, you don't have to take anything. But I know that it's difficult. It's difficult in this culture, South American culture. I belong to that. You know, I am from Argentina, but I deal with people from Costa Rica, Peru, Mexico, and this problem is deep and sad in those countries. Here in America too, I see it also. So that's why I wanted to listen to that song, because I love the song. But when I meet Carlos Santana, I will tell him to do the same song but change the lyrics. Like I changed the lyric that of the Another Brick on the Wall from Pink Floyd. This is my lyrics. We don't need no medications. We don't need FDA control. I changed it because I like it. I would like to make a song against the vaccinations and the medication and all that stuff. So we'll tell Carlos Santana to do another song. All right. It's 7:01 for those who are new. For those who are new, lay down, just on bed, on a sofa, any comfortable place, and make an intention. I want to heal from this, I want to heal from this pain, emotional pain, physical pain. And then make a deeper intention. I want the root cause of this pain. to be removed. And this is what happened with energy healing. We remove the energy blockages that are bothering us. Let's see if this is the one. This is the new drawing that I have. With energy blockages, with energy healing, this is what we do to remove these energy blockages. So you make the intention, I don't want this pain in the middle of my chest. I don't want this discomfort on the second chakra or my solar plexus and so on. And then the intention will be, I want the root cause of all this to disappear from my body. The session starts now. I'll be back in about half an hour. I am back. Today looks like the Hola Ana Maria Narvaez. Looks like the Thursdays group healing. Most people speak Spanish, except for Yasna, if you are still here. In summary, my friends, we live in this world for love. And it's not easy. It has to be based in mutual respect. And talking to this friend, I realized a few days ago, in my case, this is just my case, the respect I have for women is not just because of their women. It's the respect I have for all souls. I treat everybody the same. Men, women, all people, young people, children. Paramahansa Yogananda says, if you don't believe on the divinity of other people, that means that we are all daughters and sons of God. We are part of God. Our spirit is part of God. Our spirit is, our energy, spiritual nature is part of God. If we cannot see that on other people because we are so attached to this body, that's the way this game in the world is. Paramahansa Yogananda says, practice Kriya Yoga, this God realization meditation technique, and you will discover the divinity inside of you. When we find the divinity inside of us, what does it mean? That we feel the peace, which is a manifestation of God, that we feel that love, that is a manifestation of God, that we feel that joy. Well, this is our proof of God as an energy, let's put it that way. Then we realize that everybody has the same, and that respect comes. Thank you, Goddess, if you like that song. Because of you like that song. So, again, going back to the Santana song, it's all about having respect for ourselves. A couple of people here, they said, I am in love with life. I am in love with myself. This is phenomenal. As long as it doesn't shift to a big ego like Argentinians have, it's okay. Because we are in love, like Liz said, with our higher self. This is phenomenal. And when we have this concept that we are spiritual beings and we make contact in any way, for some people, God is, for me, it's the peace that I feel in meditation, the love and the joy when I play my harmonium. Yes, Brenda, this is our true nature, but it's difficult for most people to find that. So, for some of my clients, God was the experience that they have seeing these lights, and feeling this joy, that peace. I had a client that saw the spiritual light. She had no idea what she was seeing. Well, that experience shows you that our true nature is not just this physical body, it's way beyond. And then we develop respect, not just for the opposite sex of other human beings, respect for nature, for animals, for plants, for our planet. So it's the same thing anywhere. A man who has no respect for women, or the other way around, they won't have respect for nature, for animals, for our planet. They won't care about recycling or doing things to save the planet from this disaster that we are doing, trashing the oceans, trashing the cities, trash everywhere, and exhausting the resources. So everything comes from the same place. If we start having this connection with God through meditation, the respect will come. That's all the message I can give you. Again, we need to have respect for ourselves first, and then we are going to see that respect for other people. And don't take advantage of other people. Any question? I don't know. When I talk... okay. And my song actually was born, we don't need no vaccinations, and I have the whole song and the whole lyrics. So I need a few people to sing it with me, and I will do a video and we put it in YouTube to create awareness. For those who speak Spanish, I have a Reiki. Did I bring that thing? I have a Reiki training on June 22nd, and I don't know what is the... Okay. Just to remind people who speak Spanish, I have a Reiki class on June 22nd. And please, if you are interested or you like these events, share in your wall so you help me to spread this information. I love you all. I will see you next Thursday on my event in Spanish. And have a good night.